फिर तो अब लाइटें नहीं है, रात में कोई काम नहीं, बस आराम।
गैस वाला चूल्हा मिल जाता तो और अच्छा है।
अगर पानी की व्यवस्था बन जाए तो जी अपन और हल मल चला के खेती हो सकती है।
हमारे तो तय के बात आ रही हो क्या हमारी भाईचारी है जो इन बरसात में हैरान में करी क्यों सो के करवा दे क्यों तैयार।
Once upon a time, not very long ago, the people of 32 sleepy villages in Damo sought prosperity with what could be best described as faint hope. A lot of water has rained on these villages since then, but unlike before, most of it has been harnessed for use. The Integrated Watershed Management Program implemented by Mahindra and Mahindra Limited in public-private partnership with the government of Madhya Pradesh has converted hope for prosperity into something very real.
Mahindra had started the watershed project in Damo along with the Madhya Pradesh government in 2010. In the last 5 years, we have implemented many projects, many activities in the watershed development. The results are there for everyone to see. Be it availability of water, be it crop yield, be it employment, be it self-help group, everything has taken long strides. It gives me a feeling of satisfaction and great pride that we have been able to drive positive change in social and economic conditions of the 20,000 residents of Damo. But I would say that Mahindra has only been an enabler. The results have been possible because of positive engagement of the government of Madhya Pradesh and the involvement and the desire of the people of Damo to grow. I would like to thank the people of Damo for giving us the opportunity to work with them to help drive a positive change.
Jagdish Prasad had dreamed of converting barren tracts into fertile agricultural land. He went about erecting field bunds on his farm, as did thousands of other farmers of the region. If the 287 kilometers of bunds built by them are laid out in a straight line, they will reach Pune from Mumbai. And then there are the X kilometers of staggered contour trenches that prevent water from rushing down the hill slopes. The X water storage structures of various types, storage tank, percolation tank, farm ponds, that hold the water that comes down the slope. The thousands of structures like gully plugs and gabions that slow the flow of water and erosion of soil through gullies and nalas, and the 32 check dams that accumulate water for use by the farmers. All built painstakingly by local residents led by their watershed committee and the team from Mahindra.
इस चेक डैम के बनने के पश्चात जो यहाँ पानी पर्याप्त भरा रहता है, उसके कारण आजू बाजू की जो उबड़ खाबड़ ज़मीन है उसमें गेहूं की फसल भी लगा पाते हैं और कम से कम 2 या 3 से पानी फसल में ले पाते हैं, जिससे उत्पादन दोगुना बढ़ गया है.
Farmers are a happy lot now. Crops are grown on more than 150 hectares of what once was barren land. Farmers are able to irrigate their land on more occasions than they could before. Many have adopted micro-irrigation techniques to use available water better.
2 फसलें हो रही हैं तो अच्छी खेतीबाड़ी भी हो रही है. बच्ची डॉक्टर बनना चाहती है तो उसको पढ़ाऊंगा, बनाऊंगा डॉक्टर उसको, तो अब सपना भी सच होने जा रहा है.
And every farmer has adopted better high-yielding seeds Lakshman grew basmati rice for the first time and with the assistance of agri-doctors employed by Mahindra earned 67% more from the crop in one cropping season. He was one of 1,964 farmers who did well in a year in which prices were depressed and poor monsoons prevented maximizing productivity. In a good monsoon year, they expect to earn 3 times more than usual from the practices that they have learnt. This was not an easy task. Lakshman's agri-doctor would visit him once every week and advise him on steps he should take.
हमारे किसान जो हमसे जुड़े हैं वे भी मतलब खुश हैं कि हम समय पर जानकारी देते हैं, अच्छी फसल होती है, भी फसल अच्छी लगी हुई है और कोई भी जैसे बीमारी आती है या कीड़ा वगैरह लगते हैं इनकी जानकारी समय पर देते हैं और पानी वगैरह समय पर लगाते हैं.
The agri doctor would take a picture of the field on each visit and share it with an expert. The expert would advise if any special actions were to be taken. They were all proud of the tab that was helping them track the crop and ensure that the best practices were implemented.
पहले जैसे अपन सब्जी लगाते थे एक एकड़ में तो करीबन 20-25 हज़ार की हो पाती थी, तो अब तो 40 से 45 एकड़ में हो जाती है.
Scarcity of water is not a theme in this area anymore. The groundwater level is higher by 6 feet. Water is available in the storage tanks and check dams for 2 to 3 additional months in a year. Jagdish Prasad recalled the day the Mahindra team had started work in the area.
ई के पहले जो भी काम भाई ज़्यादातर जनता को फायदा नहीं भाई, सिर्फ नाम भरवाओ. वो महिंद्रा जब से जी काम करवा रही प्रोजेक्ट में तो हमारे यहाँ तो सर नाम ज़्यादा है, काम भी है.
There was none of the initial skepticism amongst the farmers anymore. If there are tears in Gendarani's eyes, they are tears of happiness. She and her friends no longer need to make the perilous walk before the advent of dawn to complete their morning ablutions. Her family proudly owns a toilet built with their own money and some assistance from Mahindra. There are more than 500 households in these villages that have a similar story to tell. Life has changed for many women in the area. Milking the cows, cooking, arranging for water, growing vegetables are some activities of the women of the area. The cattle manger built for Sharda Devi's family has reduced the effort required by her to manage her cattle. The fodder station and automatic water dispenser ensures that the cattle are not thirsty and are well fed. Azula, when added to fodder, enhances the nutrition provided to the milk cows. It is easily grown in a concrete bath and added to the fodder. The cows now yield double the milk than before. Sharda Devi is able to sell surplus milk to the milk collection center recently set up at Himalaya and add to her income. As the cattle don't have to wander for food, Sharda Devi saves a lot of time in completing the milking activity in the morning. She also has access to their dung, which she puts into a digester. The digester produces fertilizer for her vegetable patch and biogas, which is piped to her kitchen.
कोयल बोले कुमकुम, बिल्ली बोले म्याऊं, मीठी बोले सुनना है तो आना मेरे गाँव. झगड़ा धंधा कमीना होता बैठे एक छपछां, अपना अपन अगर पाना है तो आना मेरे गाँव. झंडर कुंजा डाले डाले बरगा देता छां, सच्चा सुख पाना है तो आना मेरे गाँव.
Sharda Devi doesn't have to cook in a smoke-filled dark room anymore.
आँखों में धुआं लगता था, आंसू आते थे और लिपाई पोताई बहुत ज़्यादा करनी पड़ती थी. जब से चूल्हा बना है बहुत सुविधा हो गई है. हमने अब तो यहाँ सब लोग बैठ भी जाते, खाना भी बना सकते हैं, सब लोग खा भी सकते हैं.
It used to be a daily chore to take harvested vegetables to the market. The Grameen fridge has reduced this drudgery. It keeps vegetables fresh for 3 days post-harvest, and Sharda Devi can make one trip in 3 days to sell her vegetables.
काम तो ऐसे ठंडा करता है, इसलिए अपन वाटर पानी ऊपर सेट लगा है ना, इससे पानी जाता है घेर घेर, फिर उसमें अंदर अपन हरी सब्जी रखते हैं ना तो 4-5 दिन तक वैसी की वैसी रहती है.
Another low-cost innovation that some households have adopted is the water wheel.
पहले ऐसा हो तो कि पानी भरने पड़ा तो जो झाड़ू पोंछा करे एक टाइम पानी में निकाल लगाओ. अब इसमें 40 लीटर पानी एक बार आ जाने, अब इसमें बच्चों से भरवा लिए तो इसमें समय मिल जाता अपने काम करवे को.
More than 2,000 women in 400 self-help groups in these 32 villages have started micro-enterprises. Vegetable cultivation and selling in local markets is a popular choice amongst these women. Many have taken up poultry rearing, goat rearing, tailoring, among other professions. The success of these micro-enterprises is reflected in the fact that they are adding significantly to their household income and are well on their way to return the first loan. Many have even rolled over their loan more than once in the last 1 year.
6 महीने 50-50 रुपए बैंक में जमा किया, हम लोगों ने खाता खुलवाया। उसके द्वारा से फिर हमारे को रिवॉल्व फंड मिला है 25,000 का। 25,000 का मिला तो उससे हमने और बकरी खरीदी। बकरी खरीद के फिर 2 बकरियां खरीदी हम और ने। इसके बारे में बकरी खरीदी, बकरी के बारे में फिर उसके लाने उसको दूध बेचा हम लोगों ने। दूध बेच के किस्त जमा करते हैं, जो 25,000 आपने पैसा लिया था वो वापस करा है। इसके बाद में फिर हम लोगों के बकरियां बेच के कुछ फ़ायदा भाई, तो साल भर में बकरी बेची तो कोई के 10,000 की, कोई के 5,000 की, इतनी फ़ायदा हुआ है। और अभी के सब जनों को, ये 6 जनों को, 5 जनों को मिला के तो हमारों के पास में 1 लाख को धन है।
Sharda Devi lovingly braided her daughter's hair and thought about the changes in her lifestyle. She was proud that she had been able to stitch her daughter's school uniform.
मैं बचत समूह की सदस्य हूँ, सिलाई करती हूँ। 1000 के एक का काम कर ले, मैंने पति के अपना हाथ बचाती हूँ और बच्चों को डॉक्टर बना बचाती हूँ, बहुत आगे बढ़ा बचाती हूँ।
Hari Singh's village is within the boundaries of protected forest land, so there was no electricity line passing through his village. Yet, as he returned from his field, he was in no hurry to reach home before dark. His village had solar street lights from Mahindra Solar. And he had a solar lantern. His wife could cook after dark, and his children could study. The days had become longer for Hari's family. The residents of the 32 villages have come a long way. There is no doubt that they will go even further. They are well and truly on the path of rise.